It can be said that nothing on earth has caused more trouble than a map, especially the map of the world. And every day it seems one dictator or another wants to alter it. Nice gratitude for all the trouble the map makers went to make it. And when dictators aren't trying to change the shape of it, young women are playing cards on it. In the Egyptian department of the British Museum is the world's oldest map, 23 centuries BC. That's Babylon, surrounded by the sea. In AD 150, Ptolemy compiled a map which, though right in principle, showed that he had taken too much latitude and too little longitude. Part of the famous map in Hereford Cathedral, dating from the 13th century. It abounds in miniature pictures of towns and fabulous creatures, and the position of Scotland, Wales, Ireland and England are roughly indicated. London is identified by an abbey. Strangely enough, map makers even then seemed anxious to save on the width of Scotland, but London always had a capital position. Authors of maps of the world, nearly all of them monks, looked in the main to the scriptures for guidance in outlining the inhabited world. And a feature often met with was the location of paradise in the Far East. How different it is today. The scientific map was frowned on by the church as rank heresy. The church refused to believe that the world's shape was a worldly matter. Many maps went the same way as their authors, only a little earlier. Columbus helped to disprove the church's theory. You may remember the story of the egg. He stood it on end by cracking it, but no one had thought of that before, just as no one had thought of discovering new lands. Queen Isabella of Spain became Columbus's sponsor after he'd waited several restless years, and she even pledged her jewels to help him buy ships. So in 1492, Christopher received his scroll as the representative of Spain, and he discovered America for this.
Okay, Louis.
Keep it going. They're coming fast. They're picking us up. Step on it. I'll run around.
Setting out from Palos with 3 ships of less than 300 tons all told, our Chris weighed anchor off the Canary Islands. When he sighted the West Indies, he thought he had reached India, which explains why the West Indies are the West Indies. Fast passenger-carrying planes like the Caledonia have changed all that, and discoverers have discovered that time is even more important than territory. The plane is one of the principal allies of the map maker today. In a machine equipped with a special camera, he flies over the area to be mapped and photographs it. Then the photographs are assembled into continuous sections, and the result is a map that's a true one, because the camera cannot lie. At least a stand camera cannot lie. The old map-making methods may be definitely off the map, but they certainly put the old world in its place.